Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here at Speed Changes Everything. We know that with proper speed skills, speed kills. And today we're talking a little bit about nutrition. I'm not going to cover all nutrition in this video because it does have a generic truth to it, but everybody's a little bit different. And so if you're a 110-pound athlete or a 300-pound athlete, your nutrition is going to be different because of what your goals are, but also your body composition already. Just got done with my workout, and today I want to talk about specifically protein. Protein rebuilds muscle in the body. That's what it does. That is its primary focus. Can you consume protein and use it as energy? Not very easily. One of the body's last resources for energy is going to be protein. And if you're using protein for energy, you are in trouble. Your body is in desperate need of carbs and fats, and your body is in deep trouble. With all that being said, protein's job is to rebuild muscle. It's its primary focus. So how do we use it effectively? Well, you probably heard protein and muscles. They go together. You know, if you want to be strong, you need protein. And that is a generic generalization, which is fine for most people. Today, I want to talk about that a little bit. Protein rebuilding muscle. Do you need to rebuild muscle before you work out? No, because you haven't broken down the muscle yet. You haven't broken down the muscle fibers. You haven't put micro tears in your muscle fibers. Generally, when you are sore from a workout the next day, it's because you have micro means small. You have torn, if you're doing biceps, your bicep muscle fibers, and that hurts. That's soreness. That's typically what it is about when you're working with muscles. Now, I'm not talking about ligaments and tendon soreness and those type of things. I'm talking about the muscle specifically. I'm assuming you are doing the exercises correctly and your soreness is a good soreness. In other words, the muscle has been used effectively, broken down a little bit, and requires now protein. So when should I have protein and how much should I have? Generally, you need 15 grams within 15 minutes of the exercise. Now, does that mean an hour-long exercise, I need to be taking protein during the exercise? No. When you are finished, then take it. It wouldn't make sense to have protein, which, by the way, is very heavy on the stomach. You wouldn't want to have an upset stomach during a workout. Finish the workout. When you're done, then within 15 minutes is optimal. Have about 15 to 30 grams of protein, depending on your size. The bigger you are, the more protein you're going to need, because the more muscle you have and the more muscle that needs to be repaired. That's the general basics. So I wanted to kind of get out there and not bust the myth, but make sure that if you're taking a pre-workout, that's a whole nother topic, but protein shakes before a workout are needless. The body is not even going to use that. Now, is it going to consume it and put it in different areas? Yes, but optimal protein usage to build your muscles back, recover faster, to get back to what you need to do is after the workout. Now, let's say you're a young athlete and you do weights and then you run conditioning or something like that, or you do conditioning before, then you do weights. Do you need to have something in between? Ideally, you could have a carb in between if you have a rest time there, like a small rest time. Like Gatorade is really good in that situation. Sugary drinks are really good in that situation because the carbs are going to be used right at the beginning of your next workout. Protein, I wouldn't recommend it until after everything is done and your muscles can rest so they can rebuild. And so that's the way it works. That's the way you should use it. So hopefully that works and helps you during your summer workouts. Protein after, not before the workout. You guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. With proper speed skills, speed kills. See ya. Bye.